I officially got Zion X Y, and we had the input network, and we have camera time, operating cameras. Make sure that y'all follow us on all social media platforms. We're going to get straight into it. Our special guest today is a self-proclaimed vibe controller, revered for their urban Floridian dance. They could be seen inputting their talent at dance competitions, music plays movement tour, and even the set of T-Crane's music video. Not only are they noticed for their outstanding choreography, but they also shine behind the turntables as well. Please welcome DJ Drillem. Pick up the world. All right, Gemma, we're going to start with first, love to get into the details. How you feeling?
We're great.
All right.
Yep.
Just tell us like briefly about yourself.
All right, so DJ Drillem, aka Andy. That's my real name, Andy Acosta. I'm just a dancer here in the city. So I love music, I love movements. I just maybe just from Tallahassee. I'm a Florida guy, y'all can see.
Like you.
Saying that, yeah, I support the arts. I support the little ones, because the little ones make everything big. You know what I'm saying? So right here.
We really appreciate it. We're gonna first get to where did you go to school from?
I went to school for psychology. As a DJ or a dancer, it's very important to understand other people think, not just myself, other people. Psychology absolutely let me learn that. So it's like different genres of people, different nationality, able to like hear because of that. So, definitely appreciate family. Family is like the makeup of like I said, and anybody watching this right now can agree with me. It's like the makeup of just like sauce from all different types of like we got some people from Miami, people from LA, people from New York. Fam is like you got what we do here, we got language. It's a culture. And not only is it a culture within like music, but it's that with dancing, it's that with like, turning sororities. Even a marching 100 trying to march a birthday, I hear one. So yeah, just Tallahassee is different. Less the culture. But same people that used to go here in '98 and come back right now in 2026 and like be the same vibe. You know, this and that.
Yeah, I used to be in
Morning.
I used to be a rapper.
Sorry.
All right, what is your name, Drillem?
So I had the blessing to learn about marching bands in the South. So basically, drill team came from the South. So like you have Major X, Color Guard, and the marching bands. We have it's a drill team in male form. So like we put the rifles down and do our thing when it comes to dance, when it comes to marching. So that same style of dance it got implemented into like Fairview culture, and Attack Dance Group was brought about. Brandon Johnson, Fred Johnson, Drillem Down, all that stuff. So I was known as a driller. I as a driller, you know what I'm saying? So as a dancer, you know what I'm saying? As a DJ, I'm like, okay, they know me as this, then we continue on to that. And put in the name as DJ Driller. I don't just DJ, I'm a rock controller, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can press buttons, anybody can scratch, but can you control the vibe? Regardless if it's 2 people, or 20 people, or 200 people. I'm very skilled when it comes to like controlling the vibe. I used to think dance was like my God-given talent, but controlling the vibe is really what it is. And I learned that through dancing and music and stuff like that.
So, was your first time introduced to like the drill type of dancing when you went to FAM, or did you like experience that from like being? Aren't you from down south?
Yeah, from Miami.
Okay.
I am from Miami, but I did graduate from high school in Orlando, Florida, so I drove high school. But I definitely learned the culture of the marching band in Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was able to differentiate like. When I saw it up here, when I was auditioning for Strikers, because Strikers wasn't doing that. It wasn't until Attack Dance Crew, until one of the guys came from South Florida and he taught us his style. And I was like, wow, I remember seeing it. So we took it to the next level. It allowed us to go to America's Got Talent.
which we got to top 48.
Oh, okay. That's,
We went to season 6. Yeah, you go on YouTube group. We were 6, baby.
I know that's right.
Season 6, American Got Talent. We went all the way to top 48, and it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because we were some college kids from the ghetto, but we were very, very professional, and that's what they loved about us the most. Like, everybody has their, their views about family, but what they don't know is that we are really educated people.
I went to family DRS and I went to family, so I already know what it is. Like, I know.
They like the fact that we looked tough, but we were able to articulate ourselves in a manner where like everybody knew what was going on.
And they don't play.
They don't play. They loved us for that. So that was a great experience. That's one of the best experiences I can say.
All right, so what introduced you into dancing, like your love of dancing? Like, was this from young, or like this is something that you develop over time?
Michael Jackson.
Everybody love MJ.
When I first seen Michael Jackson do the moonwalk, I seen that live when I was a little kid, and I just knew the feeling I got once I seen him do that. And then once I got the opportunity to like be in front of people and dance and get that same feeling, I was like, yeah, dancing is for me.
Okay.
Because this is the reason why I saw it so young, and it's foreshadowing. But as a kid, you're not gonna know that. But as an adult, it's like, okay, I know why I saw that because I saw it in my future. So dancing has definitely paved the way to like many different opportunities, many connections when it comes to people. So definitely love like just dance in general.
Okay. So describe your dancing style outside of just drill. Like, do you do other type of dancing styles or?
Let's see. How can I put this? So I call this style of dancing I call it motion sense.
Motion sense.
Because I dance to the music. Anything that you hear, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it into like an actual format when you hear what I'm doing. So
yeah,
you're gonna hear me catch all those beats.
Yeah.
Because that's called musicality. That's just how I dance. Because as a drummer, like we talked about the March 100, I was able to, characteristics. I was actually to characterize all my movement through sound. I guess that's where my style comes from. Is just being able to know like how every song kind of goes, knowing that my body is an instrument.
I definitely agree. All right, so we're gonna get into some of your accomplishments, right? Okay. So you were able to go to the Millennial Tour, B2K Millennial Tour. So how did that opportunity come about?
Okay, so my brother Brandon Johnson, he's the founder of Attack Dance School. They actually reached out to him about the opportunity, but he was in LA. So being that me and him are so connected, he was like, my brother can do it. He's in Florida. He's closer. And give him the chance. So when they called me, they was like, yeah. Brandon was like, yeah, he was talking you up and blah, blah, blah. Can you really do what you do? So I sent him all the footage. You know what I'm saying? I sent him a press kit. I sent him Instagram, everything. And they was like, wow, you're legit. So basically, I was able to bring not just myself, but like 10 other dancers.
That's what's up.
I choreographed the whole piece. And we did the, I think it's called Drop. When B2K, breathe in, breathe out. I choreographed that whole section for Miami. And it was so good that they allowed me to go continue on to the rest of the tour. So we did that same piece in Cincinnati, we did that piece in Miami, we did it in LA, we did it all over the place. So it was a blessing for sure. And that's when I like once again, I knew that it was something that was meant for me. A lot of things you have to go bust your ass for, right? But there's a lot of God-given things where God would literally just...
But that's because I feel like everything be leading up to the opportunities that you have. So to you, it might have felt effortless, but you put in that work, so they saw that, they recognized that you were very talented. So also, I know that they had a B2K Pretty Ricky versus battle.
Come on,
and what team you was on?
I was always team Pretty Ricky.
I know that's...
Come on now.
That's with Team Florida. Come on now.
I always team Florida. I'm a Florida guy. I keep telling y'all.
Florida, baby.
Florida, I'm fucking with it. I heard this in another podcast, like, B2K was like date night music, getting ready for your day. Pretty Ricky is like for that after party.
Yeah.
But, it's for that. Like, it's for grown people. It's for people that's willing to indulge into, human activities where, come naturally. You know what I'm saying? B2K was just for like, that high school crush. You like me, I like you, or you know what I'm saying? Can't think on a date. You want to go to a skating rink, like nice innocent love. Pretty Ricky was the grown, sexy love.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like it wasn't like equal. I feel like they should have went against H-Town, or they should have went against, shit. I don't know, like somebody else, not necessarily them, but somebody else gonna actually match, the type of music that they make. Cause they make grown folk music.
Like, to others, that probably is like really I mean, it is vulgar music, but we're used to hearing that type of sound. So, like, to us, it's kind of normal. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
and yeah, it's very Team Pretty Ricky, period.
He was watching it here, and then the girl was like, I don't know none of these B2K songs.
What?
And she didn't. Like, and it wasn't just her, like, the whole little section of
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know as many B2K songs as much as I know Pretty
You
Ricky.
Got Served. That's it. After You Got Served, that was dead. Sorry,
Well, sorry, B2K.
Pretty Ricky all day.
Pretty Ricky all day. All right, we're gonna also get into another accomplishment. First time I seen you was at the T-Pain Lane when he had the block party.
Oh, yeah.
And so of course he did a viewing of the music video Club Husband, and that's where you were featured in. So also talk about that opportunity.
Social media really showed me ups and downs, right? Because there was at least 168, and I only know that because I saw the people, to 200 people that tagged me in this one post. T-Pain had posted, he was looking for dancers in Tallahassee. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was looking for dancers, and he posted it on his main page. So all these people was tagging me, sending me, literally 168 people. So I'm like, damn, is this really something that I really should do? Because 2 weeks later, or 2 weeks prior, I quit dancing. Like, I was like, I'm gonna be like all the way DJing, like I'm hanging the shoes up, whatever it is. Like, I even gave all my paraphernalia to Attack Dance Crew, to my former members, because I was just not there anymore when it comes to dancing. Like, but in that same aspect, like, people was tagging me. So I'm like, all right, it's a reason why. So I went ahead, and the way how things are nowadays, in the past, you were able to get a location and go to the audition. Nope. Now it's like a prerequisite type thing where, like, you go and you have to sign up, and you have to send pictures. You have to send like a press kit, which is like, footage of yourself dancing, pictures of your Instagram, so on and so forth. You have to send that in order for them to give you the address for the audition, and that's something new. So they sent me my stuff. I was like, okay, cool, we got an audition. So to make a long story short, I came to the audition. There was 65, maybe the 67 people there, and I knew all 67 of those people.
What?
Yeah, like, it was cool. And we didn't know T-Pain was coming, and luckily I had one of my friends outside, and they were like, yo, we see a black truck. It's by 6 of them. And I was like, oh, that's T-Pain. And exactly, it was T-Pain. Came in there, and you can literally see the audition on YouTube. It's all there on YouTube. You type in Club Husband audition, and you will see it. But yeah, the whole audition's on YouTube, and it was just great. And it went like 4 rounds, and he narrowed it down from like 60 people to like 25 people to 10 people to 5 people. He picked 10 people to go to Atlanta, which that's where the shoot was at. 2 days before the shoot now, he cut 5 people. He's like, yeah, we gonna use, your name wasn't in this list. We appreciate you. Stay close. And my name was the last one. So I'm like, oh,
what?
Yeah, no. But so I was like, all right, cool. So they didn't tell us what the hell we was gonna do. They didn't tell us, like, they didn't, mind you, I've never talked about this like in a podcast or an interview or anything. So this is like exclusive shit.
Only on the Input Network.
So I didn't know anything that was gonna go on. So they sent a Sprinter. It was a Mercedes Sprinter. It was really nice, high class. And it was 6 of us. We had to meet here. We're going down. Mind you, everybody's asking, like, what we doing? Like, did they tell y'all what we doing? Like, no, nobody knew anything. Nobody had no intel. Nobody knew nothing. In my head, we're shooting dance floor video. I'll be on the dance, because he never dropped a video for that. Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, why would he come here? wanted to have dancers and not do that particular song. So nobody knows. We finally get to Atlanta. Mind you, the video shoot was in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We got there at like 12 o'clock. We get there, we see it's like, it looks just like this. And if you guys look at the video, like they literally made everything look like they had like a football field. They had like motherfuckers like building stuff. It was crazy. But we had to literally choreograph the whole music video right then and there. So like the guys that I was with, shout out to them. They were like, you could tell that this was new to them.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here before.
You
Right?
had to do it on the spot.
So I was like, look, you guys are making stuff too hard. Let me just dumb it down so that T-Pain can do it too. And that's exactly what it was. I dumbed it down. I taught it to T-Pain. And now we go get it. And I taught him all that. We all was in sync. Everything was cool. And then he's like, all right.
Y'all didn't hear the music to the video.
No, we knew the song.
Okay.
As soon as we got there, it was just playing. So, and then on top of that, like one of the guys in the audition, he was dancing to the song.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we knew. Because a lot of them guys, like, they love T-Pain. Like, I like T-Pain, but like, T-Pain had previewed that song on Twitch.
Yes,
They
he
didn't
did.
do good, right?
Yeah.
Somebody leaked the song.
Yeah.
And that shit got over 10 million views in one day.
Mm-hmm.
So T-Pain was like, okay, I gotta drop the song. That's when he wanted to drop the song or whatever. So that's what made the song so magical, is because it wasn't accepted 2 years ago. But it's like, when the time is right.
Mm-hmm. So
Artists, if you're sitting on music, don't sit on that shit. Drop that shit, because it might just hit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I learned from Club Husband. Is because he dropped the song 2 years ago. It wasn't hitting on nothing. Somebody dropped it for him. They got millions and millions of views. And then boom, now we got Club Husband. Now I'm dancing in the video.
I know that's right. That's a testament. Come on now, that's a part of your story.
Come on, man.
So where do you feel like you got that skill set from to like make up dance move on the spot? And like, you know, some people may feel like that opportunity, they would have been freaking out. They would have just been under pressure. Like, where do you feel like you got that skill set from? Just, you know, coming up with things and being that creative that you were.
I feel like I just got it from having to do it so much. I've done like dance routines for cheerleading teams. I've done America's Got Talent. I've done World of Dance. I've choreographed many different things. So it's like that was my element. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got all that training in for that moment where it's like it was easy. And I tell people all the time, it's like a lot of things you have to work for for what you think is like, oh, this is my talent.
Yeah.
But what you're anointed with, you don't have to do nothing.
Can't nobody take that away from you.
It's easy. It's like literally like running. It's like walking, bro. Like if you're anointed with that, like if God give you that, you're just walking in it, and you have to literally take it to the next level, and you can't sleep on it. Like, that's why I tell people, like, if you're really good at something and you feel passionate about it, keep going.
Keep going. All right. So earlier you mentioned how that you quit dancing. What made you quit dancing?
Oh, this is so political.
Come on, get into it. That we on the input. Give us your input now.
I'm gonna be real. It's just very hard to be a straight man in a dance community these days. Women run the world, and I mean that wholeheartedly. And they have ran the world since 2020. Since COVID hit, since we had to wear the mask, women have been the sole proprietor of the world, simply because of it's y'all turn. And y'all waited, y'all was patient, you know what I'm saying? You learned and you assessed, and you was able to implement what you learned, and now it's like the world is behind y'all now. You know, you have a female president, you have female vice presidents and presidents of big corporations, shit, even BET. You know what I'm saying? Like, women run the world nowadays. And I'm not sure if I'm in topic right now, but I definitely wanted to talk about that. It's because, like, women are absolutely using their strength, you know, in a way where they haven't. And I feel like men, we're losing.
What?
We're absolutely, yeah. We're like this. No. But no. I just feel like men have been losing for a long time.
They got hundreds of years on
because
us.
Women, in their bank account, they have thousands of dollars, maybe more than 200, right? A man that's struggling that has to go. We have to go 2-3 jobs. We have to go check the check. We probably have $100, $200, $300 in our account, as opposed to a woman. But it used to be like that. Now it's because a woman is absolutely, they know their
grinding.
role. They know their role.
I feel like, because I'm gonna put in, I feel like women, sometimes we make it look easy, but I feel like we put in that same type of grind. Me personally, and other women that I know, they have different avenues, and a lot of people underestimate us, and they assume that we're here,
Yeah.
and then we show up and we show out, and I feel like that's where a lot of people get very unappreciative when it comes to us, because they expect us to show up in certain avenues and it just happen, but they don't understand like where it really takes and like how to get into those.
I don't feel like it's unappreciative or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they're not on your level.
It depends on the person.
I just feel like they're not on your level. Especially if you hold yourself highly 24/7.
Yeah.
A person doesn't. Like an average person doesn't hold themselves accountable 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is an actual task. Even like, you have to hold yourself accountable for any and everything you do, good, bad, ugly, pretty, whatever the fuck.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of women nowadays are holding themselves accountable, and to the point where it's making men, they're so scared, they can't take it because they're so like, we run shit. It's like women like, nah, nigga, we run this shit too because we got money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think you said that it's been like this since 2020? So like, why do you think like previously women weren't? I wouldn't say weren't, because in my opinion, I feel like we've always shown up, shown out, thrived. Where do you think that previously, like why weren't we
the music
pushing through?
2020, the music scene, the women got it, like Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls. You had goddamn everything was women, like I can go on and on, but like at that, if you look at 2020, if you look at like statistically, music wise, women artists, like female artists had it. They had it. You wasn't here, Lil Baby. You wasn't here, Drake. I mean, Drake had one album, that's it. But, who cares? We know that's going to happen from Drake. But as far as anybody else, like you had Saweetie.
Mm-hmm.
You had, what's the other girl name? A lot of people are like Doechii. Like all these artists came about during that
Kicking
time.
the door in.
Exactly. So that's how I feel like, damn, like, as a female artist during that time, you guys just had so much control because everybody was on the same playing field. Like everybody had the same amount of money. Nobody had extravagancies because COVID happened. You couldn't go here. You couldn't go there. Things was closed. You couldn't go to the gym. You couldn't go out of town. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was on the same playing field. So it showed that women are more resourceful in those type of situations
than what people really think.
Yeah. But you got to know, women are natural mothers. Mm-hmm. They're natural nurturers. Men, hell no, we so strong that we fail to realize that we have to. We gotta get some wood to go make some fire. We gotta go get these branches to go make a little. Women already on that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all already got your shit decorated. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's the difference when I saw it from 2020 as opposed to now. Women run the world, 100%.
I feel like we always had, maybe because I'm a woman, of course I'm being more biased, but we always had our way, but I see where you saying, like, I feel like it was very more dominant. Like, it was like, okay. Finish on, like, why, though, did you quit? Because,
Okay, so.
Because you mentioned how,
So as a straight man.
Okay.
Right, it was very difficult to be in a dance community ran by, like, feminine men. And I'm gonna be very, very biased, and I'm gonna be very, very sensitive and very in a way where I'm not,
offending.
But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. It was just very feminine. A lot of choreographers was asking too much of me in my masculinity where I'm not comfortable, and I'm just like, I just want to dance. And you know how, like, a girl, right? Mm-hmm. Where there's a guy that's like really, really zesty. Right, and he's like, ooh, I like this girl, right? it was the same thing with a gay choreographer, with me as a straight man. So it was like very impulsive, like, oh, let me see this, or you have any pictures of you, looking this, do you have it? And I'm being 100%. And, I'm a straight dude, like, I love women's. I love women's. I love women's. So it made me very uncomfortable, and I was just trying to dance. Like, I had a Backstreet Boy audition, and I'm killing that shit, and the dude was like, oh, do you have any, like, pictures of you, like, fully nude?
Oh.
Like, so my dancing didn't have anything to do. It was like, just, do you have that? I'm like, wow.
Damn. So that kind of made you like...
It made it sour for me.
Do you feel like, because of that experience, just bringing up women, that you kind of like could understand women more? Because we also had to face that type of experiences with like men being...
like they try to take advantage of y'all.
Yes.
Sure.
And I feel like, I hope that experience doesn't affect your view on the LGBT community, because everybody isn't like that.
Of course.
So, and I'm glad that you did end up getting out of that and you getting back into the dancing scene. So,
I ain't gonna lie, that was my first time like actually saying that in public, because, a lot of times you like, I know how to sugarcoat and lie. Oh yeah, dancing just wasn't it for me anymore.
Yeah.
But in reality, that's what it
just made you uncomfortable.
It just made me like, damn, bro, like, is this how it's gonna be when I get to the top? Like, am I gonna have to go through this instead of like me showcasing like my technique and like me going to classes and me knowing the ability to catch on a choreography good? Or are you gonna judge me just on how I look, on my physical appearance, or me sending you, like videos and
kind of like that, like they say when you get to the top, especially in the entertainment, that's selling your soul type of vibe. So you kind of felt like, I don't want to sell my soul. Like,
sure. That's how I feel.
What's some tips that you have for up and coming choreographers for them to like stand out and like their stage presence?
Listen to music, listen to different genres of music, and be open to the things that everybody likes as opposed to what you like as a dancer. And that's what I had to learn as a DJ. I have to play music sometimes that I don't really fuck with. But, I'll press play, I don't like a song, and everybody likes it. I'm like, okay, cool. My job is done. Yeah. But even that, as like entertainer, dancers are entertainers, so I just say learn different types of music, be familiarized with different types of music, different vibes, and just be ready for whatever comes your way.
All right. Janet Jackson had a viral clip where she's walking into a dance studio and she's like, "It stank. It's this and the third." You seen that?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what's your take on like the importance of keeping up your hygiene as a dancer?
Okay, so my bad. I don't play that stage stuff. But anyway, so when I went to that audition in Atlanta, right? I learned that you're supposed to have a dance bag. In your dance bag, you're supposed to have deodorant. You have, your what's it called? Your stuff to smell good.
Hygiene products.
Your draw, basically like you don't ever want to go to like an audition or like a space where you don't look yourself, right? So we were bred to have like an extra change of clothes to present ourselves. So I don't know what studio she went to, but she couldn't have went nowhere in the South because we don't play that stank shit.
Yeah, they'll talk about you. Hey, like, you ain't never gonna let me down.
No way. Nah.
All right. So, what introduced you into DJing?
The fact that I was paying DJs $600 for something I could do. I host artist showcases in the city in Tallahassee, Florida, and I was wanting to get DJs to come and DJ, and they were charging me like outrageous prices. And I'm like, wow, you guys really make that money? I can make that money too. So I just picked it up, went on YouTube, and everything that I got, from speakers to my laptop to my DJ controller, got for free. And remember how we were talking about God,
opening that door?
This was a gift from God. God literally said, here, son, go DJ, do your thing. Because everything I got from my computer, from my, my controller, my speakers, everything I got for free.
That's great. That's great to hear. All right. What's the biggest set that you DJ'd at?
Ooh, my first one. My first DJ set was my first like party, and it was at Nightmare on some street in Tallahassee. There was 400 people in there, and my homeboy called me. He's like, "Yo, bro, I be seeing you." He's one of my friends that used to come to the house. You know, every DJ starts off at the house, right?
Yeah.
So like he called me. He's like, "Bro, I be seeing you at the crib, bro. You be doing your shit." One of the DJs we had, he canceled. So my friends was like, "You got a DJ?" I was like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Cool." I pull up. Man, I get to that shit.
Packed out.
I'm like, me? Yeah. So mind you, this was during a time when I didn't have any music. I had to literally, I'm not gonna lie, like I had to go to Spotify's like top 100 pop, because it was a white people crowd. It was a pop crowd. It was, you know, house, all that shit, you know, top 40. So I had to go on Google and I had to look up music because I was still new. You know, I never did at a party.
Right.
And there was 400 people in there, so my bad, I'm spitting this shit. But that was my biggest crowd up to date. I've had bigger crowds since then, but that was the hardest I've actually had to do because I was like the least prepared.
It was a different like element for you.
Of course.
What's your ethnic background, if you don't mind me
So I'm
asking?
Dominican, Puerto Rican, para que sepa, tú sabes.
Okay.
Toda la gente que están afuera, tú sabes, estamos aquí. Allá, but I'm Dominican, Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, so you know, I was the only Chico in the hood growing up, so I had to really like do my shit.
All right, what's your favorite venue that you like? Do you have like a reoccurring venue that you go to?
Ease on Adams. I love Ease on Adams because it's like, people don't know, I'm on the 17th floor and I DJed there before, you know what I'm saying? It's a really nice vibe. Shout out to Ease on Adams, you know what I'm saying? And I just like being all the way up there and like people just, you know, they're all dressed up nice. You know, there's no violence. Nobody wants to beat each other up.
Yeah, it's really classy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's real cool. I like Ease on Adams. So
all right, I know that you are a father, so how do you maintain the work-life balance?
I just involved in what I do, but I also have boundaries in what I do. So if I'm doing something too grown, then I come in. But if I'm doing something kid-friendly or something where they can learn, I show them how to like connect certain things, so that, you know, if they have like, you know, if they have a will to want to learn DJing or like audio, they're already in the game and they know how to do certain things, you know, certain things. So for sure, yeah. No, and that's what I'm saying. You can DJ all day, but if you don't know your equipment, like you're dead.
All right.
So, but yeah, like so I take them and like they help me set up certain speakers or like my lights. They pretty much know everything. My daughter knows. Okay, you have your speaker said, "Daddy, I'm gonna press play." Boom.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, let's sound check. Boom, boom. So.
How old is she?
My daughter's 9. My son's 13.
Okay, you started them young with this. Okay,
yes.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
All right, to finish this all up, what can we expect from DJ Drillem?
Nothing but great things. I definitely want to shed light in the darkness of the world. A lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to do their own thing. But I definitely want to shed light in like where I'm at. Because everywhere I'm at, like people like you, people like Kai that's behind the camera, you know what I'm saying? People that's doing everything that's anything. If you're doing something positive, but I want to shed light to you, you know? Even if you're not seeing, I'm seeing you. I watch you. You have a fan in me. You have a supporter in me because it takes a lot for you to like do this. Like, you know, this is extracurricular. This is not something you get in like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I highly respect you for doing anything like this, and keep going. You know, and the sky's the limit for you. Don't ever think that you made it, and don't ever think you arrived. Because like I said, I DJed so many different places in the city, but there's so many places that I can still go.
I know that's
Same for you. That's what, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, we over here on the Input Network, we are supporting DJ Drillem. We're gonna make sure that we gotta pop out to some events. Be inviting us to stuff, so of course we're gonna vlog. Y'all know that.
She gotta wear it all the time, like she wears 24/7.
Yeah, we gotta vlog at one of y'all events, one of your events. I'm sorry, and definitely, you know, never quit dancing. If that's your passion, keep on going to it. Don't let one bad apple spoil the bunch. Of course. But all right, we're gonna wrap this up on the Input Network. It's officially Dazai. It's DJ Drillem. Of course, we're gonna have his Instagram, social media plugged in. Camera Kai, the camera operator. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Watch all our videos. Make sure that you come to his events, of course. Duh.
Hey, come by with me. Buy some Choreo shit.
Yes. And we're going to see y'all next time. Thank y'all for watching. And I appreciate y'all.